Welcome to Home, Space and Reason, a podcast about creating a home that thrives.
Hi there, I'm Christina Browning, your host. If you know your home could be so much more than it is, I discuss home functionality, aesthetics, and automation. I'm a realtor in Portland, Oregon, and a home functionality coach nationwide. I geek out on every subject imaginable regarding your home and yard, challenging you to think of your space differently to get the most out of every square foot. I pose questions for you to think through about your space and your reason. This podcast is all positive, offering you virtual fist bumps and celebrating every win. Remember, there's no such thing as perfect, but you can still aim for your best every day. Follow along with me on social media under the handle Space and Reason. In this mini episode 60, let's discuss home functionality and mental automation. Home functionality is as much about ease of use as possible. So when you identify areas of fail and stack that with an area that you are successful in, that can be a method to lead you to less failure or less stress. What is happening in your home is very important, including how it functions, how you feel in the space, and whether it brings you and your family frustration and stress or pleasure and support. It is the framework for your life. Here is an example of a small, nagging thing. I have realized that in order for me to remember to take one of my fiber tablets each day, they have to sit on the counter in the kitchen in order for me to remember it. As you might imagine, I cannot stand crap sitting on my counter. It makes it messy. I have tried and failed at putting it where it should go, only to realize that I then forget to take it. I do not need another thing on my to-do list, so I set out to figure out another option. I've been reading a lot lately about habits, and being on the Peloton, the concept of stacking is natural to me. One thing connected to another. Because I'm making an effort to show up and get a ride in 7 days a week, no matter if it's for 10 minutes or an hour, I've been getting in some good miles. So I set my fiber tablet container in my towel organizer, which lives right next to my spinning shoes in my master bedroom closet, so that every time I get on the bike, I take one fiber tablet. The container is off my kitchen counter, and because I'm stacking the action of taking the tablet with something else that I do every day, it's become a successful solution for me. Association stacking or habit stacking can be powerful if you're aware of what you're failing at and what you're successful with. It's a small hack, but try it. And when you find success, you can duplicate it, making your daily life so very much easier. I'll give you another example. Every time I get into the shower, I mist my air plants and my staghorn fern. Yes, they live in my master bathroom, so this is also a habit stack that solved a problem. I found this to be much easier than having missed my air plants and fern on my chore list, or trying to remember to do it on a certain day and then seeing they're not getting enough water. What was I failing at? Getting my air plants and ferns consistent water. What room are they in, and is there anything in there I could associate this task with that I do often? The answer, yes, I shower. So I stack showering with misting my plants, and I've got another winner. I have to turn the water on and wait a minute for it to get hot anyway, so that's my misting time. And now for questions to ask yourself about your home space and your reasons. Grab your pencil. Question number 1, what am I currently super irritated with that I keep forgetting, or something that keeps failing, or an area that keeps getting messy? Question number 2, What room is this in, or how often does it need to be done? So if I need to do something every day, what do I do already successfully that I could stack it with? This would be similar to me moving my tablets next to my spin bike. Or if we're associating it with the space instead, what is in this space that I could associate it with? This would be similar to the master shower situation. I already do this other thing in this same room every day, so I'm going to mentally link the two together. Another example might be, after I finish eating dinner, I will put my plate directly into the dishwasher. Read into this, it will never, ever go on the countertop. Along with that would be when the dishwasher is finished, it's all hands on deck to get the dishwasher emptied, so we can never use the excuse that it's full, so we have to set our dishes back on the counter again. Nope, nope, nope. As I cook, I will make it a game to put things away as I go to see if by the end the kitchen is as clean as when I started. That one also works with me. Overall, habit stacking allows you to create a set of simple rules about your space and its function that guides your future behavior with less thought, less irritants, more control, more beauty. Things are easier. I'm so excited about this house I recently toured that I have the pleasure of listing. It sits on about 5 acres on a cliff that overlooks trees as far as you can see. The deck is spectacular with plentiful outdoor seating and a long, skinny modern fireplace with bistro lighting hanging above the entire area. The inside is just as spectacular, but I cannot wait to do a dusk photo shoot with all these outside amenities highlighted. I geek out on these sorts of details. I've already got it pictured in my mind. When you list a home with me, you get the added value of an expert to think through all the details and how spaces can be used to their best and highest potential, staged accordingly, and photographed impeccably. Yes, every listing I do also includes a video walkthrough, a 3D digital walkthrough so people can tour the home without even leaving their couch. And this is so wonderful because it pre-qualifies the buyers. I always aim for efficiency. I try to be the agent I would want for myself. If you happen to know someone in the market to buy or sell in the greater metro Portland, Oregon area, kindly send them my way. The finest compliment I could ever receive is the confidence of your referral. Have you thought about needing a fence, or do you dislike the one you have? When you stand at the street and look at your home, do you have a sight line to the area where you want to build or replace the fence? Or have you considered a hedge, which is typically far more attractive? Have you thought about your taste? Have you considered a horizontal fence? A modern fence? What about a varied height fence with corten steel panels? There are so many options to choose from, and it's easy to get overwhelmed. Episode 28 is all about fencing, hedges, and privacy screens. This episode dives into both natural and hardscape fencing, along with questions to ask yourself about the aesthetics of your yard and the functionality of it for the long haul. I have gift certificates available for a home functionality coaching session, so you can ask your partner for a session with me as a gift. Sometimes we aren't quick to spend money on ourselves, but now you can ask for coaching to create a home that thrives. Head over to my website, spaceandreason.com, and click on the Imagine link. Thanks for sitting in on this conversation about creating a home that thrives. I'll meet you back here for the next episode.